Good morning. Okay, my last video got cut short. Okay. It was really early that I got woken up this morning, okay? Woken up to stay up. Sometimes I'll get like urges to stay up really late. Sometimes I'll just get woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning, okay? But I had this dream of divination being done. This buggy, weird ass dream. Okay? And magic being done in a garage. A garage that's in the backyard. We're in the backyardigans. The backyardigans. Something about a pit, a fire pit. What goes in that pit is relevant to witchcraft. But yeah, as soon as they were done doing their thing, I was like, boop, and I'm up. Transmute that energy, okay? Yeah. And that was that. I got shown a lot of things again. So there's a lot of things that are going to need to be endured if you're on the karmic side of things, right? Because of all this, like, evil worship. And like wishing ill on people, right? So something about the time right now being very holy, a holy time, a time of greatness, okay? It's not a time to be money driven, okay? It's never a time to be money driven. It's always a time to be driven by greatness, driven by love, that real love, that unconditional kind. Make the decision to be great today, okay? By being money driven, you're being unmotivated to find love within, to find love, period. It's like you don't want to make the change. You don't want to make the change, so you're going to be humbled. You're going to be humbled. Okay. Someone wanted someone to get cancer really bad. I don't know why. Like they like wishing cancer upon someone. Or someone doesn't want to be a secret enemy anymore because they don't want to go to jail. So this person's making it a priority to like protect themselves. But they used to be a secret enemy. Now they don't want to be a player because they're recognizing something, right? These people's ancestors, spiritual guides, God, do give these people signs and synchronicities too, right? And it's whether or not they choose to focus on these signs. Of course, the ancestors and God are like hoping, wishing, and praying. Angel number 343, that these people are to like see the signs, right? Instead of focusing on this heartbreak and this status. Because it is never too late to shift your focus. Yeah, like your faith has to be stronger than those thoughts. Your faith has to be stronger than those emotions. Your faith. If you can shift your focus on that minuscule amount of faith over those thoughts, over those emotions, that faith will grow and grow and grow and grow, and those emotions and those thoughts will dissipate and dissipate and dissipate and dissipate until they don't exist. And then life will be joyous and peaceful. Okay? But for the people who choose to keep focusing on these thoughts, this anger, this jealousy, this envy, these ugly ass feelings, these weird thoughts, without surrendering them to a power greater than themselves, okay, whatever it is to you, these people are gonna have to endure some shit, okay, because they're about to be humbled. So buck up, son. Damn, I don't know why these look so blank. Oh, here we go. Wow, that was like a real optical illusion on my brain just then. You see? Like, let that be a message to you. Like, those are my signs, okay? And I take them for real. For real. It's time to start taking the signs that you get for real. Like, keep the faith. Blind faith. Somebody's going to try to act like they don't want the status anymore, like they give up because they don't care about the status anymore, but it's just because you're on your game. You're the victor in this self-empowering, you're the victor in this mind game shit. And because you're getting this payout and this settlement, they're like, I don't want to play these games no more. I don't care about the status, but it's because you're getting status that they're switching up. So it's like, yeah, you do. What do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Like, I'm not focused on that anymore. I just want a family. Damn. You made your family. I'm getting like, you made your family. Go home. Go home, man. Go home. Go home, girl. I was reading this thing that Johnny Depp said one time. Someone could be named Johnny. Anyways, it was like, if you have two choices, I'm not saying it word for word, okay? So don't like fucking quote me on this. Quote unquote. Just kidding. Not quote unquote. Like, if you have a choice in love, okay, pick the second one. Pick the second one. Because if you love the first one, you would have never chosen to have a second one. Right? Like, or maybe if it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pick the last one. Okay, you hoe. Pick the last one. Taurus. Some Taurus doesn't want to give you a payout or a settlement, or they're really unpleased that this is happening. Very mean-spirited, very mean-spirited. Okay, so because these people are getting humbled, sorry, I keep forgetting what I'm saying, and then other things come to my mind, but that happens for a reason, right? I just go with the flow. So someone's heartbroken because you're getting this settlement, and I just saw Virgo. Someone's getting educated. Anyways, Virgo in the reverse is a hater. Hater, overkill. So because people are wishing ill intent, death even, right? These people are going to have to endure some shit. And let me tell you what made me not scared of dying, okay? Let me tell you what made me not scared of dying. As long as I carried a little tiny bit of faith with me, okay? So you're going to have to, like, repent somehow. Repent to something, a power greater than yourself that is peaceful. Okay? That is peaceful. That'll bring you peace. And when you die, the ancestors are like, woo, 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 woo. Like they're like, it's like graduation. It's like graduation. I don't know if I ever told you guys this before, but it's like graduation for the soul. It's like you endured that. Okay? You're away from home that entire time. Right? It seems like a long time as we're here, but they're watching it like a short film up there. Right? And then they're feeling everything you're feeling. They're praying for you along the way. They're sending you signs, messages, synchronicities, right? So when you ascend, okay, it may be a remorseful, great grief-filled time here, okay? But it's like graduation up in the ethers, okay? So you have to make peace with self, okay? Or you don't have to, but you'll get guided to do so while your spirit is like ascending, okay? And you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck, okay? So it's easier to just, that's why a lot of people will get this like wave of peace on their deathbed, okay? Or an ancestor will come down and guide that person as they're dying to like, as if they're like holding their hand up to ascend. Okay, that's why you'll like get a lot of people on their deathbed being like, Mom, hi Mom, right? Or like, hey, right? And they'll say someone's name, okay? They're actually seeing that person, okay? They are. Because that person doesn't want them to get stuck on the way, okay? That's why we have like hauntings and like entities that like take the spirit of someone and are, they get really, ooh, I'm not going to talk about that. It's creeping me out. It's creeping me out a little bit, but it's like these entities, they need to be repented, okay? They need to be like given to the Lord. That's why like there is people who do ghost busting. Okay, that's how it's being brought to me. That's how it's being brought to me. Like people will go, like, not these ghost hunters, not the people who are like into some weird shit, okay? It's like the people who are going to bring peace to these places, not the people who praise those places. That's weird, okay? I think that's so weird how there's people who go places just to get, ooh, I don't know. It's spooky to me still, but I know that that's a part of what I have to do is to bring peace to certain places. So it's like exposure therapy, I guess, but for like, I honestly right now in this moment, just because like I'm realizing that that's a part of what I have to do. Like I love that I'm a healer. I love that I'm going to be bringing like peace to people, okay? Because I really love like people, right? Especially really kind people. But I'm not judgmental to people who aren't really kind because I understand, right? I understand how things can make people cold, how things can make people addicted, how things can make people wither inside, okay? If you would have seen a picture of me about 6 years ago, I was almost taken. Almost. A lot of times. Okay, I was withering away to nothingness. Okay, there was like a little, that's how my flame was inside, man. It was terrible. It was terrible. Sagittarius. Someone's becoming more resilient. But that's how I don't judge. Like I've been there. So I honestly, I don't have any judgment. I feel like empathy, like remorse. But I also know that like when people are in that state, they're foggy still. They're foggy still, and they're not yet to be trusted. Right? So I know that. Because I've been there. Anyways, where was I going with this? Don't be scared of dying. Don't be scared of dying. Make peace with self. Understand that you're going to get this overwhelming sense of needing to repent, and then do it. And you'll be all good. You'll be all good. You'll have a little talk. You'll have a little talk. You'll get shown a few things, and then people will celebrate. But I'm not going to talk about the other thing yet, because I don't know enough on it. I don't know enough on like continuing to stay evil and not doing that ending sort of repent thing. I don't know enough on it, so I'm not going to speak on it yet. Just because I feel like that is wrong. Okay, I'm going to do a don't sweat the small stuff and then a herb. I'm going to close it out for the day. I feel super energized. Okay, I transmuted that energy of the bullshit that was happening last night, and I feel really energized. Okay, we did that. Okay, so we'll do this one. Angel number 42. Angel number 109. And angel number 110. Okay, spend a moment every day thinking of someone to love. Earlier in this book, I introduced the idea of spending a moment each day thinking of someone to thank. Another excellent source of gratitude and inner peace is to spend a moment every day thinking of someone to love. Remember the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? The love equivalent might read, thinking of someone to love each day keeps your resentment away. I started consciously choosing to think of someone to love when I realized how often I could get caught up in thinking about the opposite, people who irritate me. My mind would focus on negative or strange behavior. Within seconds, I was filled with negativity. Once I made the conscious decision, however, to spend a moment each morning thinking of someone to love, my attention was redirected towards the positive. Not only towards that one person, but generally throughout the day. I don't mean to suggest that I never get irritated anymore. Without question, it happens much less frequently than it used to. Okay, because that one thing can consume you, and when it consumes you, you ignore all the truth to things, the beauty in things. Because it's heavy. Resentment's heavy. Negativity's heavy. Okay, the goal is to be lighthearted, open-minded, honest, authentic, just yourself, right? Yeah. Without questions, I credit this exercise with much of my improvement. Every morning when I wake up, I close my eyes and I take a few deep breaths. Then I ask myself the question, who shall I send love to today? Instantly, a picture of someone will pop in my mind. A family member, a friend, someone I work with, a neighbor, someone from my past, even a stranger I may have seen on the street. To me, it doesn't really matter who it is, because the idea is to gear my mind toward love. Once the person to whom I'm directing love is clear, I simply wish them a day filled with love. I might say to myself something like, I hope you have a wonderful day filled with love and kindness. When I'm finished, which is within seconds, I usually feel that my heart is ready to begin my day in some mystical way that I can't explain. Those few seconds stick with me for many hours. If you give this little exercise a try, I think you'll find that your day is a little more peaceful. Okay, so I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, we're gonna do a herb. Elderberry. We've done this one. Okay, we're gonna do dandelion. Dandelion, okay, this is my favorite tea. Dandelion is a natural diuretic and digestive aid. Its high mineral content may help prevent iron deficiency anemia. This herb also reduces high blood pressure, probably due to its diuretic action. Dandelion is rich in potassium, which works with sodium to regulate the body's water balance and normalize heart rhythms. This vital mineral is often flushed from the body by synthetic diuretics. Dandelion enhances liver and gallbladder function and has traditionally been used in herbal healers to treat liver disorders, such as jaundice. Dandelion against cirrhosis of the liver. It is also a wonderful source of carotenoids, which are converted into vitamin A in the body. In fact, it has more carotenoids than carrots. Possible benefits: helps rid body of excess water and salt, may decrease high blood pressure and ridding of the body of excess fluid, thus reducing the amount of fluid in the heart. Fluid the heart must pump to circulate blood. Okay, somebody eats way too much salt. You're putting salt on everything you eat. Drink some dandelion tea and lower the salt intake. Put different seasoning on your food. Like, cook your food with different seasoning, okay? And that will like please the palate. It's good for digestion, protects against liver and gallbladder disorders, may protect against iron deficiency anemia. How to use it: take up to 3 capsules daily, mix 10 to 30 drops of extract in juice or water daily. Personal advice: a combination of dandelion root, ginseng, and ginger root has worked wonders for people suffering from low blood sugar in conjunction with a sound nutritional diet. Okay, so maybe this is why I love it so much, okay? Because this is what I have. I have low blood sugar. A cup of this special blend using either the extract or dried herbs 3 times daily will do the trick. Caution: do not take dandelion or any other diuretic herb in combination with diuretic medicines like laces or hydrochlorothiazide. Somebody wants to take unbalanced action in order to get money. Pisces. There's a Leo lawyer here who's consistently like wanting to ruin your celebrations and defame your character, but like just they're annoyed that you're blessed. Okay, this lawyer's very abusive. Remember the copycat that we've been talking about? Okay, this lawyer had some sort of loyalty, and in this case gives them anxiety. because they're banging. They're banging. That's why they got the in. The in, if you know what I mean. Like, ew. Ew. Let's read something out of my special book. I'm getting like a real age difference, like a real old lawyer and a real young copycat. They don't want this to be out, okay? Because like the lawyer is ashamed because this girl is fucking, and this girl doesn't want anyone to know because the lawyer's old as fuck. Find the time to meditate at least once a day. At least once a day. Real, recognize real. I was perfectly made for someone. Okay? Unconditionally trust wholeheartedly. You will be certain that this is your person. You will be certain that this is your person. It'll give you an overwhelming sense of peace, the thought of that person. Other people aren't going to see it in that person, or at least they won't tell you that they'll see it in that person, but you'll just know. You'll just know. And if that person doesn't choose you, let it go. Let it go. Because even if your person doesn't choose you, okay, they don't get past whatever they need to get past through in their mind. They get stuck. Okay, they're getting all the signs, all the synchronicities, all the peace within that comes with the thought of you, but they're overwhelmed because of their thoughts. Okay, they can't get over that. There'll be a certain point where you're loyal to self, you keep handing it over, where this person that they'll lose out on there'll only be a certain amount of time, right? You only live for so long. This person will meet another soulmate. You have more than one soulmate. Okay? Maybe and maybe you'll choose to be with a different soulmate within this certain amount of time of understanding yourself. Okay, now I get it. Okay, you can either stay with self, okay, because this person's still over there stuck in their mind. You can either stay with self, or we have another option for you. Another life partner for you that vibrates just the same as you because you attracted them. Okay, so this person who's been stuck in their mind loses out because someone else vibrating on the same frequency gets brought into their life. Okay, and a soulmate and a life partner are like someone you can work with, someone who vibrates the same as you, someone who is just as understanding as you, right? It's not going to be a downgrade by any means. This person's stuck in their mind, still stuck in their mind. So if anything, it's an upgrade until this person steps into their power, right? So it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I'm going to move on. Yeah, freedom in the reverse. Freedom in the reverse. Like, you just got to continue to release this idea and continue to raise your vibration, okay? They could be letting go of somebody really envious in the moment right now. Gemini, Sagittarius, getting over a heartbreak. Okay, just keep loving yourself. Okay, the godliness within. It's like, and if you're on this path, you're not even going to feel like you want to. Yeah, you're not even going to feel like you want to because your focus is here. Okay, you're not even going to want to. This could be a reason why somebody wants to push you in towards religion so that you can get out more, so that they can put someone in your life without it being weird. Okay? Because you keep to yourself. Okay? You love yourself. Okay? You're focused on growth. And these people, they don't have a way to abuse you without it being really obvious. Yeah, they can no longer project this onto you because you've already figured it out. But if they were to trick you, into thinking that this person was spiritual, into thinking that this person loved God. They may love God and they may be like praising a false one, right? But it's like, no, just stay to yourself, figure it out for yourself. Okay, then the idea of this all peaceful, all loving higher power won't get tainted. You won't get pushed into an idea. You won't get pushed into praising something that isn't actually God. Okay, you have to have the courage to just love self and let this spiritual journey be one of your own. Like I wouldn't want to get pushed in the direction of something evil and think it's good, right? I've been tricked like that. I'm just gonna stick with what I'm being intuitively guided to, what feels peaceful to me. And this is bringing me freedom. And I have the courage to do that. And I don't care if people are going to try to say that I'm wrong in any way, because that's passing judgment, and I know that that's wrong. Greatness in the reverse, they want to like defame something great about you. So, must be doing something right. Okay, I'm going to close it out there. Have a good day, people. I think I might just take the day off. Or who knows, I'll probably be on later tonight. Yeah, try to do something, like it's going to be a beautiful day. Try to do something out in nature. Yeah, have a good day.